Alright, hello there. I am Papa01 and this is Giant Graham 2000 All Japan Pro Wrestling 3. I'm gonna start the video by saying this. The second game is the best. Anyway, we're gonna do a 32-man tournament cup, and basically we're gonna have everything set to 150 for the stamina gauge, and then it's gonna be set to 60 minutes or whatever. But the matches ain't really 60 minutes. If the clock runs all the way out, it'd probably be like 12 and a half or something like that. If it gets all the way down to zero, maybe about 10. I don't know. But basically, when I was testing out the game and I was having it with the no time limit, the matches just seemed like they wasn't going as well. So I was like, 60 seconds or the 60-minute one would be way better. So that's why we're using that. That's where we're gonna have to, because we're gonna have to use watch mode, because I try to do the the one night tournament, I should say. But it was hard trying to figure out who was who with the characters, so I just said, forget it. I'll just do the tournament myself. This is the thing for the one night tournament, and this is for the league, where everybody faces each other at least once. But I decided to do all this myself. This is the roster. There are 31 characters on this game that's automatically on the game, and there's another 14 that you can unlock. So there's 45 characters overall. You can see the 14 you have to unlock. They're the question marks. There are 31 characters up here. And the character right there with the where it says computer or com or whatever, COM right there, that is the character I created. I didn't give him a moveset or nothing. I didn't even give him a name. I think he got like on like a karate gi or something like that. But yeah, those are the 32 characters. So basically, you know, 1 through 4 is basically the first 4 people across, excluding Giant Baba, who's in the center. And you got 5 through 12, and that is the second row right there. And then the third row is 13 through 20. And then you got number 21, which is the guy in the center, Giant Baba. The guy right below him is 22. And then 23 through 31 are these people on the fourth row, the ones in gold. And I already told you that the character I created, the little computer character I created right here in the bottom left hand corner, right here, he is 32. So that's all the characters. And this is just me, have their names in order from the way I just explained it, for us to do the 32-man tournament, and as well as for you to know all the characters on the game. So start scrolling down now. And these are the unlockables, the ones with the question marks and stuff like that. Yep. I don't actually know exactly what order these characters are in, because this is just the name of the 14 unlockable characters. Like, the thing that I got all the names from didn't even have the names in this order. I had to look them up myself to make sure they was in the right order for this stuff at the top. So that's not the official order for the unlocked characters, but this is the order in which I'm using for the characters on the game, from left to right, going column from column and stuff like that. So yeah, there's that. So like I said, the stamina gauge is set to 150%, and then it's going to be 60 minutes. And then, the check mark for a win, the X for a loss. And that's pretty much about it. Again, this is part 1. We're going straight into the ring, so we'll do in-ring introductions at the very least, but I'm not gonna sit through the whole minute and a half or 2 minutes or however long it is for both characters to get in the ring and then them do in ring introductions. So yeah, not gonna do that. But we'll do in ring introductions for the game. Alright? With that being said, we can go on the game. I basically got everything already set up, I believe. And we could go through the game the normal way. Yeah. Since it's the first time it's starting up. Well, first part is starting up. That was also my first time watching that. Alright, yeah. I loaded it up because it wouldn't have been here if I hadn't loaded it up, the memory card. Which is strange because usually games automatically load up the memory card when you start them up. But I guess it's just different for this game because don't don't play a lot of the Dreamcast games. I don't think any of the other Dreamcast games I be playing be automatically loading up the memory card. Oh, son of a! I only was supposed to press it twice. God damn it! Let me we're just gonna load it. So for the final of every group, we'll do their whole entire introduction. So the walkout and the in ring.
さあ試合開始のゴングが鳴りました。背後に着地します。ロープで返していく。ロープまで押し込んでいきました。 はいかせません。5分経過。胸を張って耐えていく。バックを取り返す。前方に振りほどく。ドロップキック、気力で立ち上がった。背後を取り返す。スリーパーホールド。裸締めの体勢に入った。耐えます。胸を張って耐えていく。簡単にはいかせません。フライングメイヤー、切り返していった。旋回式のバックドロップ。引き迫る衝動で打ち込んでいく。耐えます。後ろに跳ね飛ばしていく。14分経過、15分経過、フライングメイヤー。強烈なジャンプ。ジャーマン、投げっぱなしだ。かわしていく。掴まれたところを蹴っていく。打ちつける。こらえていきます。20分経過、20分経過。背後を取り返す。エルボーで返す。背後を取り返す。命綱に届きました。肘を叩きつけ、エルボーの2連撃。打ち込んでいく。簡単にはいかせません。バックを取り返す。ジャーマンスープレックスホールド。カウント3。これは返せなかった。
And if only the game wasn't so shitty the matches wasn't so shitty when I tried to play the game the first two times. Because actually, when I tried to do the matches the first time around, I switched up the reason it's set to this because this is a way better match. The previous ones, like, they both got done with the health bars at like 2 minutes flat, and like I was like, it was like shitty. But Kenta had won that very easily. Like I think he still had like his whole red health bar and stuff like that, but like it just doesn't feel right to me that he lost or whatever like that. Like I feel like they would have met in the finals had they not had to go get each other right away and crap. But it is what it is, man. Still leaves a bad taste in my mouth. Because I had them go against each other before and Kenta won. But the match was so damn terrible that I decided to do this to everything. I gotta wait till that stops. And once that stops, then it's gonna let me pick whoever I'm gonna pick. Alright. No, back. So, no. Supposed to be going over here. Pick him. Go down. Pick this one.
Event シングルマッチ60分一本勝負を行います。青コーナー300ポンドスタン・ハンセン。高らかに響き渡ったロングホーン、不沈感スタン・ハンセン。赤コーナー225ポンドシガケンタロウ。日々鍛錬、日々精進、倒されても立ち上がれ、滋賀県太郎、七転び八起き。さあ試合開始のゴング。
Hold on, I got. Alright, I'm back.
なりました。腰投げ耐えます。エルボー福振りパンチ攻撃。ロープに押し込みます。振りほどいた。叩きつけていきます。ブロックしていった。切り返していった。後頭部に打ち込みます。アームロック。ハンマースロー。蹴り上げた。掴まれたところを蹴っていく。耐えます。10分経過。ハーフボストンで固めていきます。にじりより命綱に届きました。簡単にはいかせません。逆に振られたぞ。逆に振り返す。胸を張って耐えていく。コブラツイスト。ブレイクになります。張っていく。背後を取り返す。切り返していった。さあバックドロップだ。簡単にはいかせません。耐えます。足元に払っていった。切り返していった。後頭部エルボー。投げて蹴っていく。ビンタ。胸を張って耐えていく。コブラツイスト。まだ余裕があります。胸を張って耐えビンタ。逆に振っていく。ショルダースルーでダウンさせていく。バックを取り返す。後頭部に打ち込みます。ローアングルのドロップキック。左腕のエイキンだった。胸を張って耐えていく。耐えます。ハンマースロー。3セット左腕が決まるか。返した。カウントギリギリ。切り返していった。胸を張って耐えていく。張っていく。ロープに振った。左腕のエイキンだった。首をやったか。
That was interesting. Him being on fire or having his stuff set to max was able to prolong him from getting, from getting knocked out. Okay. I still prefer the second game, but that was an interesting feature. If the the burning is, if it gets to max, then you can use that to kick out, and you can start using that. So you gotta have that not on at all, so that somebody could beat you or whatever. That was a very good match. The first match was good too. All right, time for the next one.
ルマッチ60分一本勝負を行います。青コーナー275ポンドウルフ・ホークフィールド、パワーファイターウルフ・ホークフィールド、ターボ全開です。赤コーナー300ポンドジャイアントバーバー、偉大なる王者ジャイアント馬場、終わりなきジャイアントロードをまた踏みしめた。和田恭平、ゴングが鳴りました。試合開始です。背後を取り返す。エルボーを後頭部に落としていきます。ショートレンジからぶちかました。ロープまで押し込んでいきました。ロープに押し込みます。耐えます。簡単にはいかせません。ハンマースロー、打ち込んでいく。バックを取り返す。打ち込んでいく。耐えます。膝を蹴っていった。耐えます。逆水平、パンチして抜けていく。エルボー、耐えます。円髄の当たりに打ち込んでいく。エルボー、打ち込んでいく。バックを取り返す。切り返していった。ハンマーパンチ、簡単にはいかせません。フライングベア、切り返していった。脳天か、簡単にはいかせません。スプリングバック、マットに飛ばす。カウンターが入る。落ち着いて返します。ババチョップ、振りほどいた。DDT、カウンターが入る。すごい、カウントすることがさせない。ハイアングルのボディスラム、力のこもったエルボー、振りほどいた。ハンマースロー、3匹にもロケット、馬場のとまだまだといった感じです。ハンマーを打ちつけていきます。叩きつけていきます。カウンターが入る。スリーカウントを奪った。
Oh man, that's some bull crap. I thought that was gonna automatically allow him to kick out. The freaking having what's the name set to max. The burning sets to max. Then how the heck does that crap work? Let me see. Let me go back on here real quick. Alright, so we got who? Oh shit, I didn't even do that right. Wolf Hagler, man, god damn it. That wasn't the match. That was not the match. Oh wait, that was the match. My bad. That was the match. Thank goodness that was the match. I'm looking at the wrong thing because it's supposed to be, yeah, Von Erich, Fritz Von Erich, supposed to be going against Bobo Brazil. Okay. Wait. So this is Fritz von Erich right here. And then we got 1, 2, 3, 4. Wait a minute. Yeah, that's Fritz von Erich, right? Oh, wait, no. That's not Fritz von Erich. Because I forgot this is 1, 2, 3, 4. That's Fritz von Erich. Because Fritz von Erich is right next to Bruno Sammartino. Yeah, because this is that's definitely Bruno Sammartino right there. Yeah, so 1, 2, 3, 4. Because that's Bruiser Brody, and this is Bobo Brazil. That has to be that character. I may enjoy the previous game more, but I do appreciate the fact that this is a real fighting game that happens to be also a wrestling game because, every character has their own, in fact, moveset, especially with the striking. Like, they may have some of them got similar grapples and stuff, but as far as like their striking, everybody's pretty unique with it and stuff like that for the most part. Yeah, so this is a pretty unique game.
キック。胸を張って耐えていく。耐えます。クラの攻撃に来たぞ。しかし簡単にはつかませない。逆に振り返す。ショルダースルーだ。後方に落としていく。投げていった。腹部に見舞っていく。さあアイアンクローで捉えられたまま振り回していきます。さらにヘッド爪が食い込みます。最後は投げ捨てた。決まるか。決まった。カウント
with the Iron Claw for the victory. Good match. That was on me. I thought I did the wrong damn thing, picked the wrong two and crap. Shoot. They had a pretty good match. Unique match at that. That was part one. Part two will be coming soon for this. Yep. And part two will conclude Group A. And then we'll be able to set up Group B. So part two will be the next video I do. Then I'll probably, after I do part two and get done with Group A, I'll probably go and do one or two of the MMA Federation and do some other stuff with the other games, because there's a ton of games. I haven't been recording for a while, but there's been a ton of games to do stuff with on here. Like, there's the AOS King of the Coliseum 2. There's the SmackDown Here Comes the Pain AGR series. There's the SmackDown Here Comes the Pain Crafts Championships, that series. I'm gonna try to do something with Ultimate Muscle Legends versus New Generation as far as like a series for that. I like the gameplay for that one. I got rid of the other two Ultimate Muscle games that I was playing and stuff like that, because this one's the best. The one on PSP was okay, but the matches just dragged on for way too long, and they wasn't using a lot of different stuff for their movesets. And the same thing can be said, even though I like the matches in the game that's for PS2. I think that was Galactic Wrestling, I believe. But it just said this is the best one out of the three, so that's the one I'm using. Fire Pro Wrestling returns. Maybe go back to doing stuff with that. And yeah, I got so for SmackDown vs. Raw, before I start doing anything with it, I'm gonna finish doing where is it at? Yeah, because I need to put this up higher. This is the thing to finish doing with this. We got the 3-on-3 tournament. We're going to conclude that, because actually I was able to, what's the name? I got more than one of these on here now. Yeah, I got more than one of the SmackDown vs. Raw 2007s on here. I got two of them on here, actually. So, wait, what the heck? There's supposed to be more than one of them on here. Wait. Yeah. Bought it. Yeah. See, there's more than one of them on here. Why the heck did they act like I have two of them on here? That's weird. I got two of these damn things on here, and they was acting like I didn't have them on here. See, there's two of them on there. We got the SmackDown vs. Raw 2007 remaster and just the normal SmackDown vs. Raw 2007. I gotta use the normal one because that's the one with the roster with all these characters on it. If I can find all these characters, stuff like that. The other one got like a more up to date one, but like it's not super up to date. It just got a lot of the wrestlers that should have been on the game that wasn't on the game. Like you got like the Brian Kendrick and Paul London and stuff like that. I think they're on that game or whatever like that. Because you see, they not nowhere be found on here. The Cruiserweight division. Shit. They got some Cruiserweights on here. I see Super Crazy, Chavo Guerrero. You got what's it? Kid Cash. Who else is on here for the Cruiserweight division? I think that's it. Besides Rey Mysterio. It's Rey Mysterio and Eddie Guerrero, but Eddie Guerrero wasn't really Cruiserweight division. I don't really think Matt Hardy was. Oh, Gregory Helms, he's right there. Gregory Helms, he was Cruiserweight division. Yep. The Hurricane was his name when he was wearing the costume and stuff like that. But yeah, this game didn't have the Brian Kendrick on there. It didn't have freaking Paul London on there. They didn't have Juvenile Guerrera, he wasn't on there. And Psychosis wasn't on there because I think he was still wrestling with WWE at the time. And then there was somebody else I'm forgetting. There's somebody else I'm forgetting. Oh, did Jamie Noble start wrestling with them yet? I think he had to because, like, yeah, because Chuck Palumbo would have been on this game, or no, they probably didn't show up until 2000. What year would they have showed up then? I think they would have. I think they should have been on this game, unless it was only in 2006. Yeah, because there was yeah, because there's SmackDown versus Raw, and then there was SmackDown versus Raw 2006, and this is 2007. Yeah, because I see Snixie right there. Because the modded one, there's a group of characters on the modded one. Yeah. Go back on here, load it up. To show you the characters that they added to here. They got him on here as a super heavyweight? Yeah, super heavyweight. Deuce and Domino. Yeah. I forget what the name was of their tag team. Was it Deuce and Domino? Charlie House is on here. Yeah. I think the rest of it is just the regular roster or whatever like that. Yeah. But I can't believe I'm able to play two different ones. I got the modded one and I got the normal one on here. The original one, I should say. Yeah. So that's what I gotta do. I gotta finish up that tournament or whatever like that. Yeah, but we're gonna be using this because it's the exact same gameplay and everything for the SmackDown versus Raw games and stuff like that, as well as exact same gameplay if you're playing what's it called, WWE All Stars. I wasn't expecting that. I just happened to find out while I was watching a YouTube video, and I was like, no, that's 2000. That's SmackDown vs. Raw 2007, and then turns out it was on PSP. I was like, wait a minute. So it's the exact same thing, and it's the exact same thing for all of them. That's why I got 2011 as well, because those are the two SmackDown vs. Raws I actually like playing. But, and I was trying to play them on the PS2, but like the gameplay wasn't the same and stuff like that, and like it was too like slow and like they're moving too slow and stuff. But on there, they move at the correct speed and stuff. So I was like, I'll just do it on there. Don't make a difference. I think I should have changed the camera angle though for SmackDown versus Raw 2011 because it seemed way smaller when I be playing it on there. Because like I know that like you'll play the console game on the TV and like the portable, the PSP, the portable thing, you know, it's a smaller screen, but like I'm playing both of them on my phone, so it should be still the same size, which with the screen with the characters, no matter which one I'm doing. But they seem way smaller, so I probably gotta remember to try to set up the camera angle better when I start playing those games. But yeah, once again, that was the end of part one. Part two will be coming up. It's going to be concluding Group A. I was just talking about some stuff with the different stuff to get into with the rest of the games. Yeah, so I'm going to do part two, and then I'm going to do some other stuff. But yeah, back to recording. I just haven't recorded for a while, that's all. Alright, till next one later. Hope you enjoy.